Shenanigans.
You mean shenanigans?
Shenanigans. Evil shenanigans.
Shenanigans, right? Shenanigans.
So what got you into doing what kind of, like, you work for a call center, you were saying?
Yeah, I work for a call center downtown doing customer support. I've been there off and on for about the last 9-ish years, something like that. Yeah.
Do you own the place yet? Or?
You would think. No, I'm still low man on the totem pole.
Yeah, that's all right. The more you know, the more you're worth, but then the easier it is to get fired. So,
boy, ain't that the truth. Yeah, we're
up and out.
We're quite expendable.
Yes, we are.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think you aren't, you're lying to yourself.
You're even more so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick, but it's true, man. I thought I was. I thought a couple times, why would you want to let me go? And the simple fact is, unless you're doing something they need, you're not worth it. And once an employer gets in their mind that your value is less, then you're gone, or you don't have any leverage. Mm-hmm. So I've learned the best thing to do is make sure that you have lots of value.
Yeah.
So what do you do there for them?
We have different companies, different clients that we do customer support for, tech support, different companies. Like I used to work for, can I name the company? I don't know.
No.
It's one of the 3 major video game companies.
Oh, okay.
Did customer support, if your system was broken, game wouldn't load, whatever, they'd call in, we'd help you out. So
like one of my kids is, I think he's got a PlayStation or something like that, or Xbox or one of those type of things. Mm-hmm. Okay. So Xbox gets the ring of death, they call you. That type of thing.
Essentially. God, that was years ago. I haven't been with them, and actually they're not even there anymore. But there was a college book rental company, which, honestly, it's a really good idea because...
Might as well, man.
Yeah, you look at the prices.
You're going to sell them back in 2 months anyway, so you might as well just rent them.
Crack it open maybe twice for the class. And
pretty much.
Just paying out the ass for them. And then there's, what else is there? There's a cell phone company I did tech support for. There was an investment/banking app that I did customer support for.
Wow.
And now I'm on a client that is an online, I don't want to say retailer, but platform where people can sell antiques and homemade goods.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So I'm pretty sure that's probably pretty easy to figure out.
Does it start with an E?
I believe so, yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I know the one. Yeah, so, I think I ordered some stuff for them over Christmas for my dad.
Well, if you've ever called in and had to yell about your order being late or something, may have been me you got.
No, everything was great. Good. So I assume that must be tough because if people can sell their own stuff, then if it's some person doing a personal thing and they wrap it wrong, I know that there's some pretty dickheadish people out there that would... 2 stars.
Broken. Yeah, no, it's a day late. Yeah, we do have to deal with it.
A day late?
Yeah.
Wow.
My package was supposed to be delivered today, and it's not here.
Okay.
Give it a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it the end of the day? Well, there you go.
That's weird. So they have nothing better to do than just sit there and wait for their package.
Probably.
They hit send and they go, okay.
Where is it?
Why isn't it here yet?
Yeah. Now, most of the people, it's mostly, having to help with their accounts or, setting up how to list their items.
You get
like
some
that.
Older folks from time to time, is it?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I saw something pretty funny the other day. It was the dude somehow gets them to call him about, the Indian guys, people from India, try to scam you for your
your social security number or whatever.
They're trying to get phone cards and gift cards and what's the other one? Apple cards.
Yes.
Okay. And so,
I love getting those calls.
Well, so these dudes call up, right? And they're like, you have something wrong with your account. There's a link to your social security number, kind of like what you're saying. And we can get this fixed, but we need you to do this. And here's your refund. And, we screwed up. We gave you too much money. Now you need to give it back. Well, there's a couple of dudes on YouTube that go through and know what they're doing. They have a virtual desktop that they have built all the websites and it is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And these guys get on there and they're trying to, now while he's doing that, Now, when you link up on those, go-to meetings or anything where you give up, whenever you link your computer to somebody else's, they can do and you can do at the same time, right? People don't know this, so they sit there and they let them in and they're working on their computer, but technically you can do the same thing. So this dude lets him into like a pocket of his computer, and then he goes and he deletes a bunch of their files. And dude, it's the funniest thing because these guys are, I mean, they're flipping out. So he's posed like a grandma. He's got a microphone, makes him sound like he's an old lady. Puts on a little wig. I mean, just for fun. And then is like, oh, I'm gonna buy that new scooter with that $3,000. So it shows him going to eBay and ordering the scooter, and the money comes out of the fake account that he'd made. And they're just losing. Oh no! Don't you do that? That's our money. That's our money.
Oh, so good.
Oh yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, I love it.
But you think I should get two? Okay, I'll get two. Oh, yeah, those are pretty funny. So that's what I think of when I think of a call center.
You got to send me a link to that because that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, I will.
I love getting those scam calls like, your social security number has been suspended. First of all, what? That doesn't make sense.
Cool, I got a lot of debt.
Yeah.
Can you suspend the payments too?
Yeah.
Because if you can suspend my social security number, then I don't want to make payments anymore.
Yeah, they don't have to pay, right?
Yeah, that's what it means.
Or
exactly.
or just in the general, you owe the IRS or whatever. I love getting those calls and just mess with them, especially when they get frustrated and hang up, and I call them back, and I spend the next 2 hours calling them back, and eventually they stop taking my calls, or they're, please stop calling us. I don't appreciate it. Or they just answer and hang up real quick.
Dude, I mean, they're just people too. I mean, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to scam me out of some money.
Yeah.
And I don't mind people taking time and screwing with them because, well, they deserve it.
Right.
They're just trying to take from old people.
Yeah. And
Social Security people.
Exactly. And it eventually gets to the point where I'm like, hey, listen, I'll stop calling, but can we just talk real quick? And, I'll ask them, hey, you guys know this is a scam, right? And, how many people fall for this type of thing? And, they'll actually stop and talk to me.
Yeah, well, if you can waste their day.
Exactly.
20 minutes wasted on them is 20 minutes they can't scam somebody out of
$100.
Mm-hmm. My wife, she worked for a lady here that got scammed out of something like $25,000.
Oh.
She was there telling her, hang up the phone. Stop. No. Don't do it. That is not how this works. No, this is Microsoft. They said I have a deadly virus on my computer. And my wife's like, $25,000 later.
Ooh.
I told her, you should have told her, look, give me the $25,000. I'll kick you and then we'll call it a day and everyone wins. But
You mean shenanigans?
Shenanigans. Evil shenanigans.
Shenanigans, right? Shenanigans.